ISUPK.
Yahweh Hashem, Yahweh Shah Barakatah to all my brothers, Shalom, Yahweh Shamar, Elathan, Hashem, Yahweh Shah to all my sisters. You know what I'm saying? This is the ISUPK under Commander General Hunter out of 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York. And what I really wanted to talk about and show y'all in the scriptures, really, I'm sick of seeing my people out here joining the white man's army. When you got a whole entire nation at home suffering and starving in need of true leadership, in need of strong role models to look up to, in need of strong black Hispanics and Native Indians. We need that right now in our communities, but you too busy trying to join the white man. You too busy shucking and jiving for the white man to even care or notice the people who's starving and hurting in our community. All right, and that's what we really want to get into. I want to show you what you really should be doing. You should be serving the Lord. You should be serving your own people. You should be gathering together with your own. You should be building your army, not somebody else's army. Keep going. All right, go ahead. Grab that first scripture.
Khan. The book of Zephaniah, chapter 2, verse 1.
Zephaniah 2 and 1.
Gather yourselves together, ye gather together, O nation not desired. Verse 2.
Go ahead. Gather together, O nation not desired. Nobody's more undesirable than black people right now. Black, Hispanics, and Native Indians. Don't nobody desire you, want you, and none of that. They look down at you, scoff at you, hate you. They call you all kinds of names by bywords and proverbs. They call you niggas, spicks, coons, wetbacks, all of that, man. They hate your stinking guts. And you got the nerve to join their army? You got the nerve to join and build up their society and their nation? When you got your own nation at home, suffering and starving and dying? Go ahead. One more time from the top.
Khan. Zephaniah, chapter 2, verse 1. Gather yourselves together, ye, gather together, O nation not desired.
You are a nation of your own. Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. You should not be joining everybody else. You know what I'm saying? You should not. You should not be trying to join their armies, shoot and kill for them. When, like I said, your people is starving on drugs, in gangs, shooting up the block. Your block is hot and on fire right now, but you out there stealing the oil from the Arabs for the white man. Go ahead, grab that next scripture. You got it?
1 second.
You know what I'm saying?
17.
You got your own nation. You look at your people like they dirt and trash. and go and serve somebody else, while you helping oppress your own people. You destroying your own people, your own nation. You fighting and dying for somebody who's killing and murdering your people. Putting your people through genocide right now. Over 500,000 abortions a year, man. Over 2 million niggas locked up in prison right now. You know what I'm saying? It's a war against your people at home. Why don't you fight that war instead of going and joining the white man's army and fighting his wars for him?
That's right.
You fighting to kill, steal, and rob from somebody else's nation and country. You fighting to steal all the oil and the resources from somebody else. While your people don't got no resources in the hood, though. You ain't got no nation in the hood, no army in the hood, no leadership in the hood, no nothing. We don't got no gates. Our gates is languishing. What is that? Jeremiah 14:2? Your gates are languishing. Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. You ain't got no strong leadership. That's the main purpose of the ISUPK. We bringing back that strong leadership and that strong brotherhood. We building up our nation. We fighting for our people and for the Lord, man. We gonna be put up on high again. Just you wait. Go ahead. Grab that.
2 Kings chapter 17, verse 16. And they left all the commandments of the Lord thy God and made them molten images.
So you left the name of the Lord and started serving the white man. Every time you go into the Christian church, what they praying to? A white man. Or you turn around, they praying and serving Mother Mary, a white plastic statue. Or they praying and serving a cross with a white man on it called Caesar Borgia.
That's right.
They serving that. You out here serving the white man's military, but you're not serving your own people that's suffering, that need your help and guidance, that need your strength. It's a lot of weak black people out here struggling and suffering. They can't get right. That's what they need you for. They need some strength. They need a backbone again, man. Come out on the streets and speak to them and give them that backbone back. Go ahead.
Come. And made them molten images, even 2 calves, made a grove, and worship all the hosts of heaven, and serve Baal, a Baal.
You out here serving Christianity, the Muslim mosque, Buddhism, Hinduism. You out here serving the white man's military, shaving off all your hair, being bald, being naked face, looking like a little boy. All for the white man. You walk around with pride because of that. You walk around with your head held high because you fought in a war, because you fought for your country. You walk with your head held high. Then you come back to America, and then you still a nigga. Damn. That's sad. You still a nigga. What's that Jay-Z song go? Rich nigga, poor nigga, old nigga, young nigga. You still a nigga. Come on, man. Just like if you do a little history, what's that? The Vietnam War, or the World War I, World War II. They was going to the white man's army, fighting for their country and all of that. Then coming back and getting lynched, coming back and getting hung. Like, come on, man. What has serving in the white man's army done for you in America? Nothing. You've went to another country, fought and killed, damn near your life, got your legs blown off, your arm blown off, to come back to getting home. Come back to getting a cross getting burnt in your lawn. Come on, man. That's not your rest. That's not what you should be building. You're not supposed to be coming together with no heathens, man.
Right.
Go ahead.
Con. We can go to the next one. Jeremiah chapter 10, verse 2.
Read that one more time.
Con.
Then go.
So I gave you got 15 right here. I started at 16. So that's 15 and stuff.
Yeah.
Con.
See what that say?
Yep. 2 Kings chapter 17, verse 15. And they rejected his statutes and his covenant that he made with their fathers.
So you rejecting the Lord by joining the white man's army. Because you're not coming together with your people. You're not building up your people. You're not being that strong black force and that strong backbone for your people.
Right.
That's how you're going against the Lord's will. You joining the white man's army, gaining pride and all of that from his army, will you not coming together with your people and building the Lord's army?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That it on it?
No.
Keep going.
Yes, sir. And in his testimonies which he testified against them, and they followed vanity and became vain.
It's vain for you to be in the army, man. What I look like joining the white man's army, shooting Arabs in the face, then gotta come back to a cross getting burnt in my line? Are you you serious right now?
Good, man.
I ain't going. That's not where it's at. I ain't doing it. I'd rather come in the ISUPK and join the Lord's army.
That's right.
I'd rather build up my own people. We gonna build an army to be reckoned with. We ain't gonna never fall. We gonna have the Lord on our side. The Lord's gonna fight for us. You know what I'm saying? Keep going.
Come.
Go ahead and jump to the next scripture.
All right, we're at Jeremiah chapter 10, verse 2.
Go ahead.
Thus saith the Lord, learn not the heathen.
Don't be the heathen. You up in his armies, going through boot camp, going through all this rigorous training for what? Fighting the army, damn near lose your life, then come back and get home. Damn. Thought you escaped death. Thought you was home, scot-free. Nah. Keep going.
Okay. And be not dismayed at the signs of the heavens, for the heathens are dismayed at them.
Don't be dismayed because they got stealth bombers, nuclear bombs and all of that. Don't be astonished at that. Don't let that be the reason why you join his army, why you go against the Lord's will. Because in the end, when a white man turns his aim towards the Lord, you're going to be with him. And you're going to die right along with him. I'm coming for your head. You're going to be my target. You're going to be number one on my hit list. You got that?
You want to go to Job?
Job 3 and 12.
Come.
You joining his army, your people is suffering. You want to join a war zone, jump in the middle of the Crips and the Bloods. There you go. That's your battlefield right there. That's your war field right there.
That's right.
Get that together. Fix that before you try to fix a conflict between Russia and America. Fix that before you try to be the hero in World War III. This ain't Call of Duty. This ain't Battlefield. This is real life, man. This ain't no fairy tale. Keep going. Go ahead to the next scripture.
Come. We're at Joel chapter 3, verse 12. Let the heathen be weakened and come up to the valley of Jehoshaphat.
Jehoshaphat, Middle East. what the Christians call the Battle of Armageddon. What is that? That's World War III. That's that nuclear warfare coming. You in the white military, you're gonna be right in that, smack in the middle. Since you want to join these heathens and be like these heathens, join the army and build in their nation, you're gonna be in the middle of that nuclear bomb. Smack you right in the face. You're gonna be like that Terminator woman, getting burnt to bits, crispy. You're gonna be bones. The scriptures speak of a valley of dry bones, man. You one of them. You taking that mark, joining the white man's army, you done. You dead. Go ahead, keep going.
Okay. For there will I sit to judge all the heathen round about.
You are considered if you joining the white man's army. You're not considered one of us because you're a traitor. You building up your enemy's army. Your enemy, the same one that sold you your ancestors on them slave ships, the same one who been destroying, raping, robbing, and lynching and murdering you for all these hundreds of years. That same man that's been doing all of that to you, you want to join his army? You want to build his nation? Come on, man. That don't even sound right. Go ahead. Deuteronomy 1 and 30.
Come. Deuteronomy chapter 1, verse 30. The Lord your God, which goeth before you.
Lord your God, go ahead.
He shall fight for you.
The Lord shall fight for you. You ain't got to go to no white man's army. You ain't got to fight. But what you do got to do, you got to fight to fix your people. That's what you do got to do. Because if you don't do it, ain't nobody going to do it.
That's right.
Why you think the hood's so messed up now? Why you think it's so much drugs and guns being sold in your neighborhoods now? Why you think your people ain't got no businesses or no schools now? No hospitals now, no airports now. Your people don't have a nation now. You gotta fight for that. And let the Lord deal with them armies. Let the Lord deal with the white man's army. Them Russian armies, Chinese armies, North Korean armies. Let the Lord deal with that. And you come and build your people. Go ahead.
Come on. According to all that he did for you in Egypt before your eyes.
Just like the Lord took blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians out of Egypt, that's what he's going to do here, man. Go ahead to the next scripture.
Come.
You know what I'm saying?
Exodus 14 and 14.
Yep, go ahead.
Exodus chapter 14, verse 14. The Lord shall fight for you, and ye shall hold your peace.
The Lord shall fight for you, man. Hold your peace. Be patient. Build your nation. It's a time for that, man. It's a time for everything under the sun. It's a time for war, time for peace, time for all of that. It's time to break down and it's time to build. Right now, we gotta build. We gotta build up our people, man. Then we go to war. Then we tear down the white man's armies. You know what I'm saying? And with that, I just want to go ahead and hop right into my next topic. It's dealing with pride.
I'm still going up. I'm coming down.
You can just go down.
Come.
Amos 5. Nah, Obadiah 1 and 3.
Okay.
We dealing with pride. You dealing with pride in the white man's army. Every war veteran is prideful. Yeah, I'm a veteran. I fought in 5, 6, 7 wars. I'm a vet. They walk around with pride, their head held high. And I just look at them like, you two kinds of stupid. You got your arm blown off. You can't work. Now you living off of 90 $90 a day. I mean, $90 a month. You ain't got no assistance. You die in the white man's army, your family out here suffering after you gone. Or you can't work, your family's suffering. You can't get no kind of aid, no kind of funds, no kind of support. But you still prideful. You still got your head held high. All of these vets out here, they walk with their head held high and all of that got pride. They still stand for the American flag, yet they still being oppressed by the white man. Go ahead.
Obadiah, chapter 1, verse 3. The pride of thy heart have deceived thee.
You're deceived by that pride that you got. You deceived because you was in the army. Yeah, you made it back. You alive, and you got for that. The media and all of that. They glorify veterans, yet they do nothing for them. They deceive you with that. They glorify you, yet they don't do nothing for you. No aid or no help for you. You can barely eat. You ain't got no medicine for that PTSD you got. Tweaking. Ready to shoot everybody in the house, stab everybody in the house, kill and murder everybody in your own house because of that PTSD. Yet you got all that pride in being an army vet. You joined the white man for that. Go ahead. One more time for the top.
Obadiah chapter 1, verse 3. The pride of thy heart have deceived thee.
Pride of your heart deceived you. Go ahead.
Thou that dwelleth in the cliff of the rock, whose habitation is high.
The white man is habitation is high. He the #1 nation, most powerful nation on the planet. And you veterans and you people who serve in the army, you take pride in that. Yeah, I fought to keep everybody safe. I fought for that. You got American pride. You got American Eagle shirts, hats, and jackets. Go ahead to the next scripture. 1 John 2 and 16. Your pride is high, flying with them eagles. Go ahead. You got that? Go ahead.
1 John chapter 2, verse 16. For all that is in the world, the lust of the flesh, and the lust of the eyes, and the pride of life is not of the Father.
The pride that you got and the lust that you got is not of the Father. You lusting for that glorification of your veteranship. You lusting for that, and you take pride in when they do. You say, oh yeah, man, I get discounts here on this and that, and I get this because I'm a vet. I fought in the war. I fought in the Vietnam War, man. I fought in the Afghanistan War, man. You got pride in that. Chest poked out. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You take pride in that. That's deceiving you, man. I don't care how much they glorify him. I ain't coming home with no blown off leg. That's over. I don't care what they talk about. Go ahead.
And the pride of life is not of the Father, but is of the world.
Go ahead to the next scripture. Ezekiel 30 and 6. Head held high, because one day out the year, you get free lunch, breakfast, and dinner. Whoop-de-doo. Good for you. That PTSD and blown off limbs, was that worth it? One day. Good for you. Round of applause. I hope you're happy with all that pride you got. Deceiving yourself, lying to yourself like it's okay. You lost hearing in your ears. You deaf now. One day out the week. Round of applause. While your people out here suffering and dying in the hoods. Go ahead.
Come on. Ezekiel chapter 30, verse 6. Thus saith the Lord. They
All right, go ahead.
You could.
Yeah.
Thus saith Lord. They also that uphold Egypt shall fall.
Read that one more time.
Ezekiel chapter 30, verse 6. Thus saith the Lord, they also that uphold Egypt shall fall.
You upholding Egypt, aka America.
That's right.
Same thing in Egypt they was doing, murdering, lynching, and robbing your people, trying to destroy your people, trying to get your people to join their armies and navies. Same thing. They doing the same thing. Read that one more time.
Ezekiel chapter 30, verse 6. Thus saith the Lord, they also that uphold Egypt shall fall.
You gonna fall, man. You in that army, suited and booted. Yeah, man. I just shot my first bazooka. My first AK, M16. Yeah, man, I just shot that first chopper. I feel like Scarface. You know what I'm saying? Taking pride, but you gonna fall. You stand out armed when Christ return, it's a wrap. Hey, shalom, good luck. See you in the next life. It's a wrap. It's over with. You're done, so. You joined the wrong army, man. You gotta join the Lord's army.
Right.
How you gonna join a white man's army who can only kill your flesh? When the Lord can kill your flesh and your soul.
That's right.
That wouldn't make sense to me. I ain't joining that army. You kill my flesh, I'm coming back. Go ahead.
Come. And the pride of her power shall come down.
All that pride you got in being a veteran, gonna come down. But when Christ come back, all that pride you had is gonna come down. America's gonna fall. Babylon is falling. Every Christian heard that one before, because it's gonna happen. The daughter of Babylon is gonna fall, man. Go ahead.
To the next scripture, go to finish that.
Finish that. Is there more?
A little bit more.
Go ahead.
From the tower of Sinian shall they fall into by the sword, saith the Lord thy God.
By all the same weapons that you glorified in and prideful in, you're gonna fall in. You slay by the sword, you die by the sword. That's scripture. You live by the sword, you die by the sword. You build a city with blood, woe unto that city, man. Woe unto America. Go ahead.
Jeremiah.
Yeah, Jeremiah 13 and 17.
Come. Jeremiah chapter 13, verse 17. But if ye will not hear it, my soul shall weep in secret places for your pride.
Us at the ISUPK, we mourn and weep for these brothers and sisters out here in the world.
That's right.
You in that army taking pride, dying, losing your lives in the white man's army, then Trump turn around and say, oh, he knew what he was getting into. He don't care that you died. He didn't care not one bit. He said it with all kinds of pride, head held high. You know, he even stand with his head held high like. You know what I'm saying? Talk about building walls and all of that. Head held high. Pride. You take on that same pride when you join his army. You what they call it? what's that word? You you saying it's okay for him to be like that. Go ahead.
Condoning
Yeah, you say what?
it. Condoning.
Yeah, you condoning that. Go ahead.
Come. Jeremiah chapter 13, verse 17. But if ye will not hear it, my soul shall weep in secret places for your pride.
If you don't hear this whole video, if you don't know that you joining the white man's army is destroying your own nation and people, I feel sorry for that. I weep for that. Go ahead, grab the next scripture. Proverbs 16 and 18. I weep for that. You know what I'm saying? It's a sad thing. Your people out here strung out on all kinds of drugs in the hood. That's sad, man. When you got all these strong niggas out here joining the white man's army or joining his arenas and his sports events. Strong ass niggas in the NBA. All these healthy, strong niggas in the NBA, in the NFL, baseball, they not building their nation though. They joining the white man, building his nation.
Right.
While we suffering and dying in the hood. They forget about us. They throw us away and get themselves a white girl. That's hate, man. That's hatred. Y'all hate black people if you join the white man's army.
That's right.
Point blank and period. Go ahead, real quick.
Come. Proverbs chapter 16, verse 18. Pride goeth before destruction.
That pride that you got, that comes before your downfall. You got pride when you getting off that plane from serving the white man in his army. Then you come back home and figure out it's all the same. Same way you left it. You still gonna struggle and suffer and die in America. You still gonna come back to the Jim Crow laws. You still gonna come back to the cross and them KKK members looking like Casper the spooky ghost outside your window sill. Come back to the same thing. That pride coming before your fall. All right? And that's it on that. You know what I'm saying? Get in the ISCPK all week. Online classes, 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. We got a lot of powerful information coming out. Through all the schools and the radio shows and the classes, man. Come in and get this work, man. All right? With that, I want to say shalom, Yahweh Hashem, Yahushua Barakatah to all my brothers. Shalom, Yahweh Shamar, Alatam Bashim, Yahushua to all my
nobody tell you cry. You know why? Because I never saw you before. But you are a black man like me. And it's worth something.
My whole life was trying to find something to follow. Had loyalty, every man tried to borrow. Felt pain and a lot of sorrow. Got betrayed, so packed, I didn't even have my heart broke. Living confused, about to lose hope. Cops got me on the side of the road like a sideshow. Need an antidote before I croak. Now I'm setting fire to rhythm man blues, call this guitar smoke. Rebel with no cause, trying to find direction. The world got me vexed. Picked up a bad liquor habit that's hereditary from oppression. Felt like my life was on fire, trying to find an exit. Now look, 10 G's plus a good wreck. Sometimes a follower is a soldier, trying to find a good ship. Plus when you in hell, how do you excel? Wisdom the breath of life, I don't believe in fairy tale. Listen well to what I tell. No calling can cause pain. Something that a rebel knows very well. Can't you tell I was sent from the Lord? Got a tongue like a two-edged sword with a